Okay, so has someone ever bothered the hell out of you to get with you, then turn around and play you? If it's never happened to you before, then great. But for the rest of us, we all know how bad it can get when emotions are being played with, and sometimes it can get quite dangerous. And with that being said, let me ask you a question. Why didn't I know that we were in an open relationship? Why didn't you tell me? Instead, I had to find out what was going on a different way, which led to a fight at my house in front of my best friend and the bitch's cousin. And that is what brings us to today's story time. But before we get into the story, I want to show you this painting that I made while I was going through this ordeal. This acrylic painting on stretched canvas shows the trust that was broken and how I needed to start thinking with my brain and not my heart. If you or anyone else you know is interested in this painting, my email will be placed in the description box down below for serious inquiries only. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that painting, but we have some things to discuss. So go get your drink, your smoke, and anything else you need to prepare yourself for this story, and allow me to explain to you why this clown right here had the audacity to come to my house with the intentions to beat me up, but got a beat down she was never expecting right in front of her own cousin that she either brought along with her for assistance or for moral support. Now let me tell y'all what happened. It was a long night at work, so when morning finally came, I was more than ready to go home. I was exhausted and had just worked 14 hours overnight and was definitely ready to go. I rushed to my car, went and got my favorite hot caramel latte, and started on my hour-and-a-half drive home. A few small sips later, I decided to check my phone to see what I missed while at work. And that's when I noticed I had several notifications from my social media account from a face that I had never seen before in my life. And while I was trying to figure out who she was, I received an inbox message from her asking if she could call me. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't feel like talking to nobody, so I was about to ignore a message until she sent a message asking me if my man was my man. Now I have to talk to you. To make a long story short, we exchanged numbers and she filled me in on all the betrayal that had been going on behind my back. Now you already know I was past pissed, especially when she started telling me that she knew about me the whole time. She just doesn't want to be a secret anymore. But I needed to get on the phone with him so he could tell me what was going on. So I hung up on her to call him because, bye bitch, I need to talk to him. First, I sent all the text messages between me and her to him. I needed him to be all the way aware of what was going on. I call him and we're arguing and I'm crying and shit, and he's telling me basically I'm tripping and I'm crazy and she's lying and a whole bunch of bullshit. While we're arguing, this crazy ass bitch is still texting my phone. Nobody's even responding to her. She's still texting. That's when I really knew that she won't rap too tight. Mentally challenged. And I was ignoring the hell out of her because I didn't really give a fuck what she had to say. I was worried about what he was saying, okay? More dots on the phone, which means she had more shit to say. God damn. She had started to threaten me. The bitch is out of line. She sends me an attachment. An attachment with a message that said something like, "He's my man now, give him to me." And while he was in my ear telling me that he doesn't know this bitch, that she's lying, that he never touched her, all of these things, I decided to press play on the attachment. When I pressed play, the attachment started to download. Something about that thumbnail won't sit right with me. It just didn't look right. Then the video played. When I sent it to his phone and he saw it, everything got silent. That's how I knew he got it. The only thing that I could say at this point was, bro, that's not your dick. Because he knew, just like I knew, that it was definitely his. He had no words. Complete silence. He tried to run. He tried to hide, but it was too late. Something in my brain had already started malfunctioning, and I was on his ass.
You can't hide. Gonna find you, ready or not. Here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you.
And as for her, I couldn't wait to meet her. All the mouth she had, I knew it was only a matter of time that I was gonna see her. She wanted this man so bad, I just needed her to come and get him.
Come get it back in blood.
Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed my illustrated story, and if you want to know what happened next, then stay tuned for part 2 coming soon.